Good day, fellow investors. There is one certainty when it comes to the next stock market crash. And that certainty is that if you're a YouTuber, it gets you views. Extremely important fact that we're going to discuss in this video. And you might look at stock market crash videos in the future a little bit differently. I was amazed by this. Of course, I will try to make videos every day because that's what YouTube wants, and I made recently a video about the scenario what has to happen for the S&P 500 to be at 8,000 points by 2030. 10% per year, no problem there, but it can happen really easily. That video over 14 days got 19,000 views. Thank you for all the views. And the thesis was the scenario for the S&P 500 to double in the future. However, 3 days ago, I made this video, Barry's scenario for the S&P 500 to crash 50%. So, same importance, same investing importance, perhaps even same investing likelihood of happening. 32,000 views in 3 days. Thank you all. 18,000 in 2 weeks for the other. So, same importance scenario, discussing scenarios. The stock market crash discussion gets twice the views. That becomes dangerous for you as an investor to be on YouTube and get your information on YouTube. YouTube is biased when it presents information. Plus, if we look at how YouTube works, there are people that really made their YouTube channel all on doom and gloom, doomsday, crumbling, everything is burning, everything is constantly burning. So the question is, are you getting a realistic, unbiased risk and reward view served by the YouTube algorithm, or the YouTube algorithm is tricking you into thinking that the world is burning? Similarly, the hottest topic recently was that China is crumbling, destroying. People are likely dying there of food. How much do these China collapse videos get views? I really believe that YouTube gives you a distorted picture, and therefore you have to be very careful when it comes to what YouTube serves you and what YouTube omits from your head page. Because when it comes to crashes, as Samuelson said, the stock market had predicted 9 out of the last 5 economic recessions. So it's always easy to make predictions, as we discussed in this video. It is good to discuss them, to know what can happen, but to really get a hold on them, then over the long term you likely lose, because those doom and gloom scenarios are a negative sum game, not real long-term investing. And let me show you just crash predictions and reality. I can give you a prediction that's a guarantee. There will be many more stock market crashes. The only problem is nobody knows when. So if we look at just the last 30-25 years, 1 crash, 2 crashes, 3 crashes, 4 crashes, and maybe it will crash another 50% or go to 8,000. The truth is that nobody knows what will happen. Maybe it will first go to 8,000, then to 2, or vice versa. Nobody knows. The key is, when it comes to investing, and if you are building wealth over time, to have a strategy that whatever happens first, 8,000 or 2,000, that you do well. If it goes to 2,000, you have to have a strategy. Okay, am I ready to accumulate more, build that, get the dividends in? As the stock prices go lower, the dividends go higher, the yields allow you to repurchase more. If it goes to 8,000 from inflation, from a little bit of this on that, then you start thinking, okay, I'm going to buy a second house, the dollar is extremely strong, now you sell some stocks, you bring your wife to Europe, to Paris, now is the time, if you're American, to do it. So that is how you manage that ups and downs volatility of the stock market. Prediction, sorry, but impossible. And now, before discussing the YouTube algorithm, if you want to do something for me, if you like this video, smash that like button and put a comment for the algorithm, because that shows engagement, you like the video, and the video gets promoted more. That's how it works. So the algorithm selects videos for each particular user based on 2 factors. The performance of the video, more views, then it pushes more, and the search and watch history of the viewer. If you watch doom and gloom videos, then you will get more of those. And there are many that watch these videos, incredible amount of views, and let's discuss the incentive of making doom and gloom a lot of views videos. So I discussed Seth Klarman's letter at the beginning of the year, and of course I put huge crash warning because that is what gets views. 72,000 views. Thank you all for the views over this year. And look at this. Estimated revenue $560. So all these YouTubers, even Sorelle Amore, that should be about love, talk about super bubbles because they get 4 times the views. So they likely made $2,000 plus other things from this video. So everyone is incentivized. You like watching this, you like watching the crashes, the collapses, the doom and gloom. The collapse has begun, 710,000 views. Do the maths yourself on how much we are incentivized to do doom and gloom videos. However, you must not allow yourself to be tricked by the algorithm. We discussed Apple just 2 days ago. We added it to the YouTube portfolio. We'll put also the link in the description below to that. And if you follow Apple, if you follow the transcript, that's why we put it in the YouTube portfolio, you will see that sales in China are still going good. So despite economic troubles and collapses there, people are still buying their iPhones. And that's something you need to look in the operational ways of businesses. But then again, if I put Q2 update Apple this transcript or summary, YouTube doesn't promote it as much as if I put Apple stock will crash 50% because China is crumbling, economic collapse. That would be the best viewed video possible. So be very careful on how YouTube impacts your mind and especially the algorithm, what it feeds you, and unconsciously, no matter what information you get, your thinking will be skewed by the content, by what YouTube provides you. These machines are tricky machines. And as I said, this feeds fear, and fear is always stronger than greed in human emotions, and you get impacted by the info that it gets you. The reality of investing should be what I always say, and that's why I make scenarios videos. I don't know the future. Nobody knows, but that doesn't get views. That's, oh, Sven, again, give me something. Everybody wants, give me a buy, give me something to make double my money immediately. That's not investing, people. Nobody knows what the future will bring. We can discuss the risk and reward, and then you can see how it fits you. It's actually impossible to know, even if I know how much you don't want to hear this, but it is impossible. And as I always say, see how the risk and reward fits you. And that's the only thing we can do as investors. And you have to see, okay, if the bad happens, if Apple crashes 50%, how do I react? What do I do? If it goes up 50, 100%, what do I do? That's investing. And if you're ready with that, then you are a real investor. Just to show you, this is from Seeking Alpha. I sometimes publish there. If you want to publish there, you look at their editorial guidelines and look at what they put on the top. The thesis has to be actionable. They want either buy or sell, and they want to see, okay, this is something that readers will enjoy no matter what kind of bias those have, but it's best if it has a bias. I don't know, that doesn't get much clicks, it isn't that interesting. So you have to be very careful. You can get great information on Seeking Alpha, on reading the articles, but always keep in mind YouTube and all these online platforms have a bias that has a psychological impact on you. Now, when it comes to crashes, again, prediction, there will be a crash. 100% guarantee we will see many more crashes, and I hope you see many crashes in your lifetime, because crashes come here and there. It's impossible to know when. You have to accept it, and when it happens, actually try to invest more, buy more of the good things. The key is that you don't bet and that you are okay if a crash happens tomorrow. If you are okay, 50% down over the next 6 months, I'm okay with that with my stock market portfolio, then you can do sound, rational investing, be unbiased by the crash fear, doom and gloom, and really build and accumulate wealth over time. If you're not okay with a 50% crash tomorrow or the next year, you shouldn't be even near the stock market. Then you have to first sort your life out and then start investing. Okay, I know I lost thousands of subscribers. It was better that I made just a crash video, made $2,000 on it, just do that and live a happy life. But that's not good doom and gloom happy lives, man. Check my other videos. I'll see you in the next one.